Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. Do you notice something different? Y'all, this is my fourth big chop. I had to just cut it, honey. Took my braids out, guys, wore my big hair and decided, you know what? Let me just sit down and talk to you about it, girl. Okay? Grab your coffee, your tea, and let's chit chat. Okay, friends, I have my coffee here and let's get started. So y'all, I did the big chop, my fourth big chop. I went natural back in 2007. Probably close to a year ago, I decided to texturize my hair. Biggest mistake, okay? So dealing with those two textures was something horrible. And I knew better than to do it, okay? But I wanted it looser. Like my texture here in the crown is pretty coarse. It's a different texture from everywhere else, right? And in an attempt just to loosen the curl pattern, which is a no-no, and I should know better, I put in that texturizer, y'all. The issue began, and I was really thinking about doing a big chop anyway. I talked to my husband, oh my goodness, probably a month or so ago when I first had my braids installed back in April. And I was like, you know, when I texturize, you have completely different textures. And I'm telling you, just even without, take the braids out of it. When I take them down, just washing your hair in general with two different textures as your hair grows out is a headache, okay? When I took my braids out the first time after the install in April, I could just tell like, oh my gosh, you know, it was two different textures. I was very careful with combing it out. Y'all, it was a pain. And I hated just how my twist outs looked with two different textures. I had my natural hair, then I had that Texlaxed hair, you know? So my hair would still curl with the texturizer, of course, but it's looser. But it was just so hard to manage, as you can imagine. So this time, took the braids out maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago from today's date. And when I washed my hair, I was just like, oh my gosh, the two textures. I had to be very careful taking these braids out. More of a challenge this time around to take out the braids. So when I washed my hair, y'all, it was just too much. And I saw more and more shedding. So I was like, I am frustrated. This time when these braids come out, you know what? I told my husband, I said, I think I'm gonna big chop again. Because I cannot. I've learned my lesson. You know, life is all about trial and error. I did this Texlax. It was my decision. And this was about a year ago. Honey, I just went at it. The rest is history. I took those scissors, y'all, washed my hair in deep condition because I'm supposed to get my hair braided again at the end of this month, June, for our anniversary trip. But I'm trying to decide now that I cut my hair off, I like it, you know, but I still want just ease when I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? And plus we have a family reunion in July where it's going to be really hot. So anyway, I went ahead and I was like, when I took them scissors and that first cut, and it was like really long. I should have taken pictures, y'all. I didn't. But it was pretty much, I cut about 3 inches off, 3.5 inches off of the Texlax, okay? So this is what I'm left with here with my natural hair. And guys, to be honest, girl, I love it. My husband, I didn't even tell him that I actually did it. He knew I was thinking about it. And he's seen me before with really short hair and loved it. So when he came home and saw it yesterday styled, and we went out on a dinner date last night, Friday, he loved it. And I must say I love it too. Let me move my coffee. But the texture is awesome. All I used, y'all, was a leave-in, Miss Jackie's leave-in conditioner. And this is Eco Styler gel. I know a lot of people are anti-Eco Styler, but girl, I use what works for me. I don't care about what anybody else says, okay? But that's what I use. This is the only thing I used here. I am a huge fan of Miss Jessie's. Did I say Miss Jessie's earlier? The leave-in is Miss Jackie's. And then my go-to is the Blueberry Bliss, I think, or Curl by Miss Jessie. Now, I love that, but I can't wait to try that on my, it's not even a TWA, because I have a nice length here, enough for it to be grabbed for braiding, but I love this. I can't even estimate the length, but y'all, I am loving it, all of it. I definitely plan on doing more hair videos if you're interested, and trying out different products. I really, really like it, and it's really healthy. My hair was so unhealthy with that texturizer in it. I could kick myself for doing it because I had pretty nice length hair, you know, my natural hair. But as I reached 50, I said that I wanted something new, a new beginning, whether it be locks, the lock journey, or my TWA, maybe put a little bit of color in, but get my hair really, really well treated under the care of a licensed stylist, beautician, which I have one. Thank goodness one of our news anchors here referred me to her stylist. So I'm definitely gonna go to hers. Her hair is spectacular. If I do decide to get highlights or something, but right now we're just enjoying this healthy hair. This is my hair color. No color added here. The hair I cut off was colored and texturized, so you can only imagine the damage. I was way past due for my trim because I wasn't getting it done. And then these last few months, sorry if you hear Layla, she's just wondering who I'm talking to. But anyway, yeah, my hair just wasn't healthy overall. So I'm glad I did it and I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the 4th big chop. People a lot of times say, oh my God, did it change the texture of your hair, you know, when you did the big chop? I consider this a big chop because it was quite a bit of hair I cut off. And that was only due to that processed, you know, relaxed hair. This is my 4th. And I have noticed from the second time I did the big chop, it was a texture difference big time. My hair curl pattern is a lot tighter, more coarse here than it was my initial big chop. My curls were very loose, just very different. I would say like a 3, what is it? I can't even remember the types, y'all. But I can't even get used to that, y'all, because I've been so long removed from the big chop, you know. But my texture was very loose. So now it's a little tighter, but I love it. I love it. So I don't know. I'm anxious to see how this is going to grow out with my 4th big chop, but I would definitely take you along. So I need to note this, that I did the big chop on... Gosh, it was Friday the 13th. It was June 13th of 2025. This is my 4th big chop. I hope you guys stick around for the journey. I plan on sharing different products that I'm gonna try out. Even with my longer hair, with the texlaxed hair, I loved Miss Jessie's products. Blueberry Bliss, I believe. But I will do definitely a video with the products that I'll try out. I want to try a twist out on my short hair, but this is just pretty much a wash and go. And I applied Eco Styler gel with argan oil on it and a leave-in conditioner, and that is it, y'all. I deep condition it to death. I promise you. I deep condition my hair once I cut it. I deep conditioned for I was working and left the conditioner on from like 6 a.m. when I got up to about 5 p.m. Usually I leave it on overnight, but I'm all about just really, really taking care of my hair now, growing it out well, see how fast it grows. My hair does grow pretty fast. So I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna keep it short. I like the sassy look at 50. I like the short hair, but we'll see. We'll see. But I hope you stay tuned. Please leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you think of it or any questions you may have. And I appreciate you joining me today. I am waiting on my husband to get home. I skipped the gym today. Tomorrow is Father's Day, so we're going to run and eat brunch, eat breakfast most likely before this rain comes, and then we're going to do some shopping for my dad. But other than that, guys, we're just going to relax this weekend and enjoy each other. It has been a hectic week. But let me know in the comment section if you like my hair or what products you use on the TWA or your hair after you big chopped or whatever. I'd love to see it. I'm pretty much a natural hair vet, so I know what my hair likes and what it doesn't like. But at this stage, at a 4th big chop, I don't know. So I'll be experimenting a lot and sharing that with you. So let me know what you think. And until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.